Okay. You're Dylan, right? Jake.
It's Nice Jake.
What are we doing today? What are you thinking about today?
Thinking about my iron swing.
Okay. Okay. Have you been playing a little bit?
No, it's probably been about 6 months.
6 months. That's smart, great. How many times have you kind of play a year?
Last couple of years probably 4, but doing men's league this year, so
What's the miss? What's kind of the consistency? What do you do well?
Yeah, I feel like it kind of flip-flopped. Like for the longest time I feel like I'm a driver, but my irons were saving me, and now I'm feeling scared over the ball when I'm pulling out the iron, and I don't know, overswinging or hitting behind the ball.
Okay, so that's perfect. Let's go. We're gonna do some basic stuff today. We're gonna work on kind of our grip, our stance, and posture. Make sure that's doing well, and then we're kind of getting some ball position stuff. And we'll just kind of build the base of our golf swing. So we'll kind of get you back into the flow of golf. But I haven't swung in a while. I'll hopefully make you a couple stretches. Right? Just get the body a little loose. So if we want to pull it up, we want to kind of just do some side bend. Okay. I want to kind of just hold that for a second. Let's kind of rotate to the other side. Let's get down on our toes. Some back and forth. Get that up and back. Nice and loose. Okay. And I just want to kind of put our foot down. Want to get our legs moving here because we got to get our hips moving in our golf swing. A couple of those. Switch legs here. I got no balance. Okay. So, do you want to maybe just show me how you typically grip the club?
Yeah.
What are we kind of doing?
It has changed in the last year.
Yep.
I had an injury to my hand, so I'm holding it lighter.
Sure.
But that's
With the interlock?
with the inner
Perfect.
lock.
So yeah, like typically with the grip, we want to kind of see the club go on that upper part of the hand.
Yeah.
Right. So for you as a right-handed gentleman, we want to see right hand on top or left hand on top. Right. We want to feel that club just go into that upper part of the hand. Right. We'll let that thumb almost rest on the right side of the club. Okay. Right. And then we'll grab that right hand. Same kind of thing. We'll put it in that upper part of the hand there. Right. And just let the right hand cover the left thumb. Right. So that's perfect. Right. No, that's good. Right. So when we're holding the club, we definitely do not want to hold it tight. Right. Like anything athletic. Do you play any sports or anything before?
Not a long time, but
Yeah.
played hockey growing up.
Okay, so like that's a great example, right? So when you're playing hockey, think about you gripping the stick super tight. You're probably not gonna be able to make a pass. You're probably not gonna be able to make a shot, right? So same thing with golf. We want it kind of nice and relaxed and loose, right? Because if that's tight, our arms are tight, our biceps get tighter, our upper back is tight. We're not actually able to rotate, right? So if we can have that nice relaxed grip with that good position that you have right here, right? That's perfect. Okay? And then, so when we're standing over the ball, right, we want to have that shoulder width, right? We want to be nice and athletic, right? Because if we're too close, right, if I'm swinging, maybe super off balance, right? So we want to be an athlete. We want to be nice and wide about shoulder width, right? And then when have our nice grip, we want to almost bend in our lower back. So how I like to kind of think about it is, if I've got my club straight out, I want to almost hinge at my lower back, almost kind of at the point where the club hits the ground, right? So now I feel like I'm in that athletic posture, right? Where I'm not super straight, but I'm also not sticking my butt way out, right? So if you can find that nice in the middle, all of a sudden we've set ourselves up for a nice athletic position.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I want to try is just no ball. Okay. I want us to get into that athletic position. And I just want us to feel like we're setting up right in the middle of our stance, the ball. Okay. I just want you to kind of take a couple half swings where we're feeling almost our belt go to the screen, right? Just kind of getting just that little mode, and I want to hear the club kind of brush the grass, right? So we're making contact with the ground. So let's try maybe 3 or 4 just half practice swings, and I just want us to hear the club on the grass. Perfect. Awesome. You feel that connection with the ground there.
Yeah. Second drive for sure.
Looks awesome. So what club do we have? 7-iron pitch wedge?
Yeah, utility wedge.
Utility wedge, perfect. Okay, so I want us to do that same swing. Okay, we don't need to change anything. We don't need to go anything crazy. But now the ball will just be there.
Okay.
So we're still trying to do that half swing. We're trying to rotate a little bit to the target, but we're trying to keep that grip nice and relaxed, right? That athletic position and our good wide width on our feet. Okay. So let's try and hit a couple here and we'll see how we do. Right, we see that nice high arc, right? Especially on the sim here, we see the numbers, right?
Yeah.
We're getting a good distance, right? Do we feel like we did a lot there?
No.
No, all right, we're letting the club do the work, which is perfect, okay? Yeah, that was awesome. Very nice. So I'm just gonna do an adjustment here.
Okay.
So I just want us to, so we notice how this last one super straight, right? So what I want us to keep consistent is almost the parallel line of this stick and almost the parallel line with the ball. Okay? So you kind of want to think about the golf swing like a railroad, right? So when we hit it nice and straight like that, right, our feet and almost our line of the ball are connected, right? But if we start to now move our feet a little jankily, right, open up, all of a sudden we might see the ball go way over this way, right? You might make a great swing, but if because our feet are not aligned properly with where we need to go, not gonna be very. It's just not gonna go where you want, right? So when we're doing this, right, make sure you set up every time. We're gonna put the stick right at your toes, right? And I just want us to acknowledge that we're being parallel to the screen. Okay. So then that way we can get ourselves set up. Right? And then once we get into the season and you're outside playing, right, now you're able to align yourself properly, right? And that lets you set up with confidence, right, and we get that ball towards it. Okay? So just when we line up, make sure that we're having our feet straight on, like just like the stick, right? And I want us just hitting right down that line, right? Just still those half swings. Nice. Perfect. Right? Still trying to feel those hips, right? Moving to our target. Okay. Straight. Pretty hot. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, so let's do like 3 more of this.
Okay.
And then we'll talk about maybe getting that club a little higher and getting into that full swing. So let's just take a second and look at that one, right? Did you feel like we hit that very hard?
No.
No, right? But 70 yards, right? And look at the line.
Yeah.
Perfect. Right? And so we're setting up with the good grip, right? Our good posture, right? It's good width, feet parallel, right? And we're letting the club do the work with that good rotation, right? And then all of a sudden we're just gonna get consistent ball flight. And you don't have to do too much, right? That's perfect. Okay, so let's do one more. Hear that oomph, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to just maybe stand just over here, okay? So now when we get into a full swing, right, our grip still consistent, nice and relaxed, right? I want us to feel like we set up, I want to have our feet together, right? Spread apart, nice and shoulder length, right? I've got my good depth to my back, okay? Right, now we get to the full swing, right? We're not trying to do way too much, right? We've done some nice half swing, we've got the feel, right? But now when we get into that full swing, we want to almost feel that shoulder kind of turn, right? Feel our weight kind of go to the balls of our feet on our back, right? And on that downswing, we're pushing that weight to the balls of our feet on our front side with a nice turn. Okay, so same idea. Still want to feel like that belt is moving to the target, right? But now we're still having that good ground connection. We're setting up still nice. And we're just allowing ourselves to have that good full swing, right? Still just let the club do the work, right? We don't have to kill it. No need, right? But now we're just adding that little bit more depth, a little bit more turn with the turn through.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do like 2 to 3 practice swings, right? Find that kind of nice point in the backswing, a good turn through, and get that belt to your target. Perfect. Okay, so let's do 2 more. Feel that club brush the grass. That's awesome. Sweet. Okay. So now, same idea of the half swing, right? All we're gonna do is we're just gonna put a ball there.
Okay.
Right? It's the same swing that you're just doing, that good turn, right? We're still focusing on nice relaxed grip, right? Good width with our feet, right? But now we're just bringing a little bit of a turn. Okay?
Okay.
All right, let's try a couple and see how we do. Sweet. Right, so we're not doing too much. We don't have, that's perfect. Right, that's all we're looking for. It's like ball flight great, numbers are good. I don't have an issue. Okay, really good, really solid. All good. How much grass did we brush there with our club?
Not a lot.
Not a ton, right? So let's just get back to keeping those hands nice and loose, right? Club do the work. Oh. I'll take that all day.
That one's all good.
Yeah, that was sweet. So what happened there?
Just felt it slow and steady the whole way through on that one.
How was our turn there?
Full.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Right, so now, like, for you, so you're a big guy, athletic guy, right? If we're able to use your full body, all of a sudden we can create that rhythm, right? We talked about just letting it flow,
Yeah.
right? I love that. Like, I will take that all day. Numbers are great, right? Ball flight is great, right? And just, you hear the sound of it,
Yeah.
right? That flushness, right? And obviously the one before, we hit a little thin, all good. It's gonna happen, right? Best players in the world screw up all the time, right? But you're able to now get back, good turn, let the club release, we hear it, brush the grass, right? We get shots like that.
Yeah.
That's perfect, okay? Let's hit like 4 or 5 more with this club, and then we give you a different club, and we're gonna just kind of do the same thing.
That was good.
Perfect. Just gonna allow that release, right? Finish the swing and rotate. Ooh, nice. So you get that full swing.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I love that. Right? And like, we'll talk about this later, but like, this is totally fine, right? You're just kind of coming that little bit into out,
Yeah.
right? Which is all good, that's kind of your swing, right? But if we could maybe get this down, like a 3, good. Right, we'll talk about it kind of a little bit more as we go today, but
Okay.
I'm good with that because your club face is getting pretty square, right? And you're not trying to kill it right now, which is huge, right? And I think that's your biggest problem.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, just keep working on that last one, right? The last one finished, right? You're not getting stuck, right? But it's not quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's perfect. Okay, let's do 2 more. Okay, so let's switch clubs here. So this will be your 7.
Okay.
Okay. Ball position doesn't need to change much. Okay. Right. So difference between this and a 7, right? This is going to be about 48 degrees, 45 degrees. So it's still pretty open, right? Because we want to hit it high and then it's soft. This one's going to be a little more upright.
Yeah.
Well, we don't need to do anything crazy, right? Because that's where people come into battles, is they're going to get into that higher club. And I think they need to do more to get in the air. Well, no, right? We're still chasing, right? That good grip that we talked about earlier, right? We're still trying to be good athletic stance, right?
Yeah.
And we're still just trying to have that good turn, right? We can have that good shoulder turn, right? Push through, right? And rotate. All of a sudden, we're just letting the club do the work. Okay? So ball's still right in the middle, okay? But I don't feel like you need to come down super hard. We're still just trying to just brush the grass with the ball getting away.
Okay.
Close. Ball position looks good, setup looks great. So let's set up again.
Okay.
So we're pretty close right here, right? Maybe take just that little bit step back, give yourself some room, right? And we've got your hands almost just ahead of the ball, okay? So if we can kind of just slowly bring everything back, right? Get everything set up, right? And just now allow yourself, same thing, finish that swing and rotate, okay? Great rhythm there. So better,
Yes.
right? Just that little bit more room, right? Just give yourself super tight, give yourself a little space, right? And just watch those hands super ahead, right? Because if it's ahead, right, we're gonna get a little chunky.
Right.
That was way better, right? Now we just gotta clean that up a little bit,
Yeah.
okay? Close. Right, so if we look even here, right, so your club, you're coming out in with an open face, okay, which is all good.
Yeah.
Right? So now we just got to get you to just turn that face, close it a little bit, right? Just so we can, it's a great shot. We just want to start it on our line here,
Right.
a little bit, right? Your club face is just a bit open. No worries, right? Just that little bit more, just try to close that club face. That's what we need right now. Whoa.
A little better?
What, a lot more flush, right?
Yeah.
Right? And the start line, it's all good, right? Because we can play that shot, but numbers way better, connection way better.
Yeah.
Right? And like, always when we're here, right? Don't always look, I'm not always looking at the distance. I'm looking more at club path, club face. Distance we can get when your body gets more loose, right? It's first swings in here, and we're just trying to get back in, right? Just working on the structure today.
Okay.
Right? All good. Nice.
Still coming outside in?
Yeah, it's a little leaky, but if we can get you to just that, like we were talking about earlier, just that little bit more return through, because then naturally let our hands get square.
Okay.
Okay? But that was, you know what, I'm not mad at that. Look at the distance there.
Yeah.
Right? So we're getting back into some speed, good connection, right? Because right now, like I said, we're working on the base today.
Yeah.
Right? That we can work on ball flight as we go. But the fact that we're getting consistent strikes, and you actually look like a way more calm. Okay, so I love it. Yeah. So we're back up to that 150, right? Which
Yeah.
is great. Okay, so now on this one, like, I want you to feel like you're trying to start it just that little bit left to the line, right? Just that little bit left, right? Just so we can get our start line a little better, because it's gonna cut. You're hitting a great cut right now.
Yeah. Felt better.
What do we think?
That kind of visually cheating to the left, just
Yeah.
it felt natural.
Well, even right here, right? Like, look. So you feel like you're pulling it,
Yeah.
but what's actually happening is you're actually just square now, right? Because before you were face to target, your club face wide open,
Yeah.
right? Circle, right? At impact, you're almost here.
Yeah.
We get that square, right? That's the difference between ball starting over here, ball starting over here.
Right.
You know what I mean? Okay, right? And that's a great swing. Like, look at the distance number. You just picked up 20 more yards again. And you're not doing anything crazy, right?
Yeah.
Because it's just the structure was good there, right? Turn was great, but now we're just manipulating the club face a little bit to get you square. Pretty good. Okay, let's hit like 5, 6 more,
Okay.
and then let's grab the big stick and we'll finish with some driver.
Sounds good.
Okay. Nice. Just a nice little one out there, right?
I think that, yeah, if it stayed like that, that's easier to play than.
Yeah, and it's honestly, it's like we just talked about. It's like we're working on the grip, the stance, the posture today, right? Maybe some rotation,
Yeah.
right? If we can get that nailed down now, like throughout the year, like we can fix this.
Mm-hmm.
But if we don't get the base of today, right, we're gonna create issues throughout the summer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, all good, right? I like the contact, right? We know what happened there. Club face is a bit open. All
Yeah.
good, right? All good. Close.
Yeah, just a little bit before the ball on that one.
Yeah. All good. All good. two more good ones.
Okay.
Nice. Nice. So just watch your grip too.
Yeah.
You're kind of opening it.
Okay.
Just make sure we kind of have that bottom edge just a little bit turned over.
You like that?
Yeah, we can. Maybe just I want you to try maybe just one. Yeah, just a little bit. Okay. All right, just let the club release. See how much good line, right? We didn't hit it as well as we want to, but
Yeah.
the lines are there. Okay, one more good one, then we'll grab the big stick. Big stick. Huh? Pretty good. Okay, let's hit the driver. What do we got here?
New shaft. I broke it last year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so obviously when we're working on, right, our grip, nice relaxed still, right? We still want 2 thumbs going down.
Right.
Stance still athletic. We don't want to get too wide though. We want to get wide with the driver. Still that nice shoulder length. Okay, we're still bending down a little bit. Okay, but what's going to change now is where irons, maybe we had it in the middle, right? Now we're almost going to put the ball right off your front foot. So for you, that'll be off your left heel.
Okay.
Okay, right? And when we're talking about the irons, right, I'm telling you to brush the grass, right? We're trying to get that club almost going down through the ball, right? Driver's the opposite. I don't want you taking a divot with your driver, right? So we almost want to manipulate our body, right? Have that shoulder kind of tilting, okay? Right, we almost want to feel like we're going up and through the ball, but still rotating, okay? Don't have to kill it, right? Bigger club, we're just nice and smooth like we've been doing, okay? Right, still just working on grip, making sure our posture's good, okay? Making sure our stance is good. Nice and relaxed here, right? We're gonna get set up, right? We'll see how that's right off the front foot there.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, let's let it rip. Okay. Just that little bit more. I'm trying to just turn through, right? Just watch that club face. All good. Everything, grip, stance looks great, right? Ball position looks great. All right, we're just trying to get a feel for it again.
So do you have a piano?
We'll grab it.
A little loose.
Got to make sure your club is all tight.
Yeah, I'll be having messages with the pro shop after this.
Cool. Better, right? So we feel that a little bit more of a turn.
Yeah.
Club face is square. Perfect. Let's hit it one more. Get time for one more,
Okay.
and then we'll just kind of chat and then get you on your way. Very good. Okay, so obviously today, right, the first time we've ever met, I've ever seen you swing, really good job.
Yeah.
Okay, right, and I just want us to take away right? Especially when we're going and playing this summer, sometimes we get a little nervous. Keep the grip nice and light, right? Really focus on trying to have that nice interlock. Thumbs are pointing down, right? But it's relaxed,
Yeah.
right? And then still just watching, making sure that we're in athletic position all the time, right? And when we do bend, we're bending at the waist, okay? Right? And then just like we talked about with the full swing, right? We're trying to brush some grass with the irons, right? But we're really working on rotating with all our clubs, right? Especially this early in the season, if we can get that good turn, push through, right? To balls on our feet, all of a sudden we're gonna have a really good ball swing. Any questions on today?
No. Some things to think about for sure, and excited to keep going.
Yeah. Good job. Okay. Was nice to meet you.
Yeah, you as well. Thank you.
Yep. Cheers.